Ms. Soni, we have often said in Nigeria that with constant power, a lot of things would fall into place in Nigeria, especially in the area of business. Small businesses would thrive. And there has been an amendment to the Constitution which says that states can generate and distribute their own power. Are you seeing any movement in this area? Are the states making any movement towards generating power and making their economies what they should be?
Okay, thank you very much. I think, properly said, I think the Constitution allows states to take over regulating and making laws with respect to generation, transmission, and distribution. Now, the issue is whether they can make investing in their states investment friendly, whether they can make generation activities investment friendly. That said, by virtue of the Electricity Act, states are supposed to the extent there's no obligation, that's the first thing we need to note. And that's the beauty of federalism, you understand? So states can take over, and up to 14 states have started that process. Not many of them are finished. It's a process, it's at least you'll be looking at least 6 months to finish from when you notify the federal regulator that you want to take over. So a number of states are. Very recently, I'm sure you heard about Lagos State and the funfair around that. And you've got Imo, you've got Ondo, Ekiti. So they are. In fact, my own postulation is that in a few years, it will be a campaign point whether a state has sufficient power, reasonably affordable, because there's always a debate between access and price. I think that some states are beginning to take that step, but in a federal system of government, not all states need to do that, to be honest. If you can't afford it, if you don't think your state is investment friendly yet, or has the financial capacity, because taking over the electricity sector or market goes beyond generation, goes beyond providing irrevocable standing payment orders, which state governors have done to support certain power projects in their states. It's a whole gamut, because we begin to now talk about a wholesale and a retail market, a national wholesale and a retail market, particularly for states. So states are already doing that. About 14 of them are taking at one stage or the other. But it will take time. It will be a steep learning curve, to be honest. It will take time. But I do not also think all of them will succeed. I think some will and some will fail. But yes, steps are already being taken.
I find it comical.